Maternity treasure, Reece Shearsmith.
He ends up on the floor.
That started out as a joke and then became real.
You say you were surprised that they contacted you for the role?
Yeah, well, I'm always surprised anyone thinks of me for anything, so...
You stop that right now!
Well, yeah, no, in Doctor. I've never been in Doctor Who, by the way. You know the Doctor Who that's on now?
It's going to happen, though, isn't it, at some point? It's bound to.
Don't know.
Maybe they're saving you up for the 12th Doctor.
It's going to be a woman. Have I said something? No, it's not. I don't know. It might be. It's not.
So we're going to...
Caroline Quentin, I've said it. For a summer, I worked at a funeral director's that offered themed funerals.
What's a themed funeral? Give us an example of a theme.
Well, you can have a medieval one.
How does a medieval funeral work?
You have it when you're 26.
Great to get Warner back.
Yes. For those who don't know, he was in the League of Gentlemen's Apocalypse, which...
What's League of Gentlemen?
League of Gentlemen was a TV show that was in the 90s, and it was a comedy.
No, it wasn't.
It's a great film. I'm looking forward to Halloween Ends with Jamie Lee. I didn't like Halloween Kills, I have to say. Evil dies tonight. Evil dies tonight. It was stupid. Baby, it shut up.
What's wrong with that? What's a key fob? A key fob is the fob of the keys.
Do you like doing those theatre things? No. Because I would think once you get locked into it and it's just stretching ahead of you, the thing that always gets me is like, what if you get like a load of bad reviews in the first week and then you're locked in for 8 months?
Yeah. I know, exactly. Well, there was a king and queen. Right, obviously.
Who are the king and queen? The sort of the departed poets?
The nearest people to the person who's died.
They dress up?
Yes, they dress up.
Oh, I see, so it's not just the dead person, everyone's got to be into medieval.
The people who are alive are dressed up and the dead person's dead. He doesn't know.
Is there anything you can tell us about it?
Yes.
Apart from when it's on. Apart from when it's on, because we know that's already in the time.
It's called Deadline.
Okay.
And it's about... I play this character called Arthur.
Too much.
Who...
And there was a parapsychologist there as well who was recording it, and he was excited. It was like they're getting something. Fucking Mark. Gate is doing it. At the end of the night, we went back. I was so excited. I can't believe what has happened tonight. It was me. Are you kidding? That's me. It's ruined.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of loved it because I really am. I'm fascinated by mediums and what they're thinking when they lay their head at night on the pillow. I've got away with it again. I can't believe it. And so it's mesmerising to watch. But I mean, it's quite bold of it because it's just presenting exactly that, the stupid tricks and the cold reading that mediums do. It just highlights what a guessing game it is. It's just literally heads or tails. I had an odd situation where I grew with a beard, not obviously as long as that, but then I had little bits of my real beard. I had a strange, just either side of my face, 2 squares of my real facial hair.
Betwixt the tash and the beard, it's real.
Yeah.
You looked weird, actually.
You would never have to leave the house again if you buy this.
We've had medieval.
Medieval.
Could you give me 3 others?
There was a Valentines Day Massacre one.
Oh, God! What did that tell us, that?
Actually called Valentine's Day Massacre.
It's called The Blue Parrot.
What?
I think that looks all right. Quite pleased with myself.
I think it was as good as it could be. I finished it. I was annoyed that I had Philippa Perry there in my peripheral vision. She knows what she's doing.
Reece seems to think I'm trying to put him off. I thought I was being quite subtle about it, but apparently he's clocked me.
Here in my flat, I noticed...
Good, you really look drunk now.
What?
You look drunk.
Do I?
Yeah.
Do I really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Oh, I'm glad. Are you feeling at all drunk?
I am drunk.
Reece Shearsmith is drunk!
Yeah! Well, the Blue Parrot is the name of the supposed club that all the people...
They're all believing it now, look at that.
The St. Valentine's
Valentines Day Massacre was an atrocity. Why a funeral is depressing enough? Why would you want to make it more depressing?
It's not me personally, it was on the list.
Why are the legs of Reese's chair made of plastic and Steve's wood? Is that the thing you're going to take? What's up there? I was distracted. I couldn't watch them because no one noticed. What did you notice? I'll tell you what I noticed. Got you like 2 chairs, right? One set legs, yeah, wood, could you imagine? But then I was looking across. You won't fucking believe this. Were they saying anything? I don't know. Plastic legs. I must have been we don't know, is it? I don't know. Oh yeah, look at that. It's not, they're not plastic, they're wrapped in tape. Because they're fucking cheap and broke.
What was beyond the pale? Like, if I came and said I want a cannibal-themed funeral.
There was one who came and wanted all the people to be serial killers.
So it's not until the neighbour comes round, Mr. Blenin, who I think was a neighbour of yours, wasn't he,
Yes,
Mr.
that's
Blenin?
right. Yeah, he was my grandma's neighbour. Yeah. On his washing line, there used to be these, what appeared to be just rags. But they would be washed and put out back on the line and cleaned, and then they'd be used again. It was just like, what are you doing with those rags? But you clean and wash them like they are tea towels, but they're utter, just torn, tattered rags. And we called them the rags of the Blenkins. I like the Turin Shroud. Anyway,
that's a good episode title for the next
rags
series.
of the Blenkins. I know. The rags
Maybe
of the
Blenin comes back from Deerfield.
Well, I'd like to see him. He's one of my favourite characters. Yeah, we'd like him back, please.
And yes, we alluded backstage to public information films in our little chat, but I think it was the final episode. Was it the Wise Owl?
Wise Owl. I mean, that was horrible. I mean, when we haven't done a funny one for about 10 years.
We talked about doing a sci-fi. Although neither of us are particular fans of sci-fi.
No.
A really good, nice romantic comedy that I'd love to do.
Boring.
Did you ever get a point where there was, like, another regular funeral going on at the same time and maybe they were slightly upset to look over and see people in zany It's a Knockout costumes burning a corpse into the ground?
Prequel or something? Anyway.
You will not get a look in. Do not worry yourself about that. You will
Why
not? Be
not?
thought of. You will not, because you are a sketch show actor.
In a big beard coming in with like fur on me, I could do that.
I think you will take the scene in a different direction.
Okay, well, anyway.
It was only ever crematorium, it wasn't ever burials. So it was quite private.
What if they said, before the crematorium, he was a big fan of Bonfire Night, can you stuff it with fireworks, Catherine wheels, the lot, and then when it goes behind the curtain, pin the coffin to a wall and watch it spin round as a
So I'm glad it's not a sort of MEEH meh programme, you know. It's great that it's really liked or really hated if you look at certain places.
You've got to stop looking in those places because there's love everywhere for it. There really is, so...
All right, go on. We'll say it's a lie.
Saying it's a lie. OK, Reece, fact or fiction?
It is... lie.
It is indeed a lie. Reece didn't used to work at a funeral director's that offered themed funerals.
I'm tired out.
Last on this...
Normally in bed.
You're normally in bed by this? Well, so am I. At 10 o'clock, my watch will make a little sound, which means it's bedtime.
Yeah. I've got one of them, tells you to stand up, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Tyranny, it's tapping you all the time. You're not fucking moving. Anyway.
It's 10 years, pretty much, to the day. Almost
10 years.
Since you were last here with Steve.
Nothing's happened.
Got nothing to talk about.
Nothing has happened.